I'm going to say one thing. Trump. It's no longer down with Trump. It's Trump.
Hey everyone, so the title of this video is a bit of a joke. I am not offering a rebuttal to Robert De Niro because there is nothing to rebut. Honestly, this was one of the most cringeworthy things I've seen in quite some time. F Trump. Is that it? Is that all you've got? I mean, an awards show is a weird platform to get political, but that seems to be Hollywood's favorite place for it. But if you are going to get political, may I suggest actually bringing some substance with your stance? I've made videos that criticize Trump before, and I like to think that there was actually some thought put into it. If you had replaced Robert De Niro with a 10-year-old kid, this would have made a lot of sense. This is exactly the level of discourse I would expect from a 10-year-old, especially a 10-year-old that just discovered cuss words. But Hollywood is so bereft of any intellectual thought. This is the kind of edgy nonsense that gets a standing ovation from a room full of adults. It is truly one of the more pathetic sights I've seen recently. If you want to criticize Trump, I'm fine with that. Talk about tariffs, talk about the out-of-control spending still going on. Although that's more to do with Congress, you can still lay blame at Trump for his unwillingness to call it out, or talk about his Federal Reserve chair pick being awful. Those are all perfectly fine things to criticize him over. At least bring something to the table. All De Niro has done here is shown himself to be intellectually bankrupt. Hell, if I made a video about Joseph Stalin, I would put a lot more into it than simply F Stalin. Because as bad as that guy was, making a video like that would only serve to make me look like a moron, and also make me look like someone who has no idea what they're talking about. And I'm sorry to say, Robert De Niro, but that's exactly what you've done here. Thanks, and that's all.